What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay, and we are here today with none other than Decidueye. So we are terraflying. Funny coincidence because terraflying on Decidueye is actually really good. We're running acrobatics, spirit shackle, trailblaze, and swords dance. The reason why we are running acrobatics is because without any item, it hits a base power of 110. Granted, you could run brave bird if you wanted that little extra 10-point difference because brave bird is 120, but you don't have to take any recoil. So that's why I opted for acrobatics and no item. And then we just swords dance and trailblaze boost up, and then hopefully we'll be able to get some bodies that way. And then we have supporting cast members like Masquerain, which help out Decidueye because Decidueye's base speed isn't too fast. So Sticky Web can help negate some of those speedy mons running around if none of them are boots, which is great, along with Hydro Pump, Hurricane, and Whirlwind. And then we have Iron Moth, which can help Decidueye go hand in hand as a teammate because it helps absorb ice type attacks, which Decidueye will be weak to whether it's Terra or not, and also helps break through steel types, which Decidueye might have a problem with as well, with Fiery Dance, Energy Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, and Booster Energy. Then we have another supportive mon in Screamtail, Reflect, Light Screen, Stealth Rock, and Encore. We can Encore mons that are trying to set up and then proceed to get up our screens as well, and then we can get up Stealth Rocks, which is awesome. And then we have King Gambit, which is helpful for stuff like Goldango and Dragapult running around, with Swords Dance, Iron Head, Cowtail Cleave, and Sucker Punch with the heavy duty booties. We also are terraflying, but we're probably not going to be clicking it because the main star today is Decidueye. And then our last mon, we needed a speedy mon which can hit hard and give us momentum, which Greninja fits perfectly with. So U-turn, Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam with the Terra Water. But without further ado, let's get into the battle. And here we are with the battle. We see a very scary team and a lot of photosynthesis mons in Fluttermane, Walking Wake, and Roaring Moon. So if I call Walking Wake Roaring Wake, it's because they're both right. They're both there. So I might get them crossed up a little bit, along with Charizard, Hydreigon, and Miss Magius. So we're gonna go ahead and lead off with Masquerain, even though webs won't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Actually, I take that back because they might not actually. I might be right. I'm half right and I'm half wrong because they have 3 mons touching the ground and they have 3 of them that are not touching the ground because 2 are levitate mons and the other one is an actual flying type. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it will matter for stuff like Fluttermane and Walking Wake and Roaring Moon. So that's pretty cool. So I am recording this tonight on a Friday. Whenever you guys are watching this, I hope you guys are having a good night, a good morning, or a good afternoon, or have had or will have a good day, or have had a good day. So all the positive vibes to you guys. We see a shiny Flutter. We're gonna see our Masquerain here. What's crazy is that if I was shiny Masquerain, it kind of be very similar because they're kind of similar in color. Just random information in my head, just off the top of the dome. So we'll see what they want to do here. Probably will attack us, but we're gonna be able to get webs up at the very least because they don't have removal. I don't know if Charizard gets defogged this gen. I know a lot of mons kept certain moves, and I know a lot of mons didn't. So I don't really know. But if it does, then it's fine. I know Hydreigon lost defog and instead got oh my god, it's King's Rock. Why on turn 1? Just why it's King's Rock. I'm crying in the club. So that makes our job infinitely harder. What do I want to do here? I could go out into Iron Moth. I could go out into Decidueye if I really wanted to. I could. Not really though. I'm gonna go into Screamtail. I'd go into King Gambit. I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna go into King Gambit because it's neutral. I mean, if they Mystical Fire, so be it. We'll Sucker Punch. Definitely we'll Sucker Punch right here, just in case. We're just gonna Sucker and see what they want to do here. If they have to stay in, they do have to stay in. This thing should just drop. Beautiful. So Flutter is gone. Don't have to worry about it. No flinchy flinch for us. So that is super duper annoying. That was crazy. That was crazy. Charizard comes out here. We're gonna go on to we could go on to our Greninja, honestly. We could also go on to Screamtail, which I kind of like better, just because I want to get screens up as soon as possible since we can't get our webs up. Because we just got to be flinched turn 1, because why not? Just why not? Just why not? I had to double take and think real quick because I was like, wait a minute. Why did I get flinched by Mystical Fire? Am I missing something? So we're going to go for a, what do they have? I was going to click what they have, but we're just going to click Light Screen. We're just going to click Light Screen. We're going to click Light Screen because we do outspeed the Charizard off rip naturally. So that's cool. I'm going to go for a Flamethrower again. Gonna be able to eat that very nicely. I'm gonna also be able to get up some stealth rocks here as well, which I wouldn't mind getting up, because this Charizard might not be boots. It could be something else. I've seen a lot of Charizards run choice specs, run whatever I mean, some berries. I've seen citrus berries Charizards and stuff, so I have no idea what it is, but just on the off chance, you know, it's better to you know, get him up. That chip damage comes in clutch. So they're gonna go for another flamethrower here. We're gonna be able to eat it very nicely. Do they have any scary physical attackers? They have Roaring Moon. So I mean, do we really care about Roaring Moon? Nah, because I'm gonna go into Iron Moth. I'm gonna go into Greninja. I'm not really too worried about physical attackers because it is just Roaring Moon, and Roaring Moon, as long as we get our speed boosts, we should be fine. I don't know for a flamethrower here. We could U-turn, or they might, and they get the burn. So they get the flinch and they get the burn. Their fire moves are just really special today. They're just fantastic. They just cannot be beat. Must be nice. I could go for an Ice Beam here because it's a neutral hit on Zard, and it's a neutral hit on pretty much everything, or a super effective hit on everything else. So actually, I'll just go for Ice Beam here. They do stay in, which is actually, I should not have gone for Ice Beam. I should have just went for a Hydro Pump or a U-turn because I forget we changed our type. We do get the freeze though. Hey, let's go. A burn for a freeze. I'll take it. Please stay frozen. Amen. Look at this frozen lizard just chilling. You love to see the justice. Just come through. You love to see it. So, I could try to take advantage of this and go into Decidueye, which I think I will try to do. I'm gonna try to do it. We're gonna Swords Dance. We're gonna get a little greedy. It's just so funny how like the flying types just the ways are just frozen. I love it. It's so funny. Frozen solid. We're going to opt to Terrasilize here. We're gonna Swords Dance. 100%. That's our best plan of action here. It's the Swords Dance and then proceed to Trailblaze. And hopefully it lives too. I mean, hopefully it lives what is it called? Hopefully it lives a Trailblaze. Oh yeah, hopefully it lives one, I should say. Not lives two. Hopefully it lives one. And that way we can hit it with a two Trailblazes and get the speed boost. That'd be great. So we're Swords Dancing. We're dual dancing. We're gonna Trailblaze now. Gotta take advantage of the freeze. They are gonna thaw out. We do have a light screen though. They're gonna opt to Flamethrower, so it shouldn't do too much. Does still do a chunk. So it could, I don't know what this Charizard is, but it's definitely been hidden. It's been hidden. So we're gonna get a speed boost. I think we might be able to outspeed this Zard off of one speed boost. We do. All right, cool. So now we're gonna outspeed everything. Perfect. Because I don't know if we outspeed Roaring Moon. I know we needed +2 to outspeed a Dragapult, so I'm not sure what the sweet spot is if we need to outspeed Roaring Moon. Our light screen does wear off, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully we're going to be able to get some things popping off here with the acrobatics. Roaring Moon comes out. Now this is Stab, Acrobatics +2. Roaring Moon does get chipped down by the rock, so it's not heavy duty boots or anything like that. Please don't be Choice Scarf. Roaring Moon's defense is very bad. It's like piss poor. It is terrible. It is downright terrible. Its def is pretty good. Its HP is great, but its defense stat is doo-doo butter. As you can see, as we see the owl pop off. Fun fact, the college that I go to, our mascot is actually an owl. So this is kind of cool. It's all coming together. Coming full circle. Miss Magius comes out here. We'll be able to outspeed this thing. Miss Magius's defense is also piss poor. Its HP is also very low, so it's like base 55. I'm pretty sure for attack, HP, and defense. So its def and special attack and speed stat are all 105 though, so it's kind of cool. But we're gonna acrobatics here. It's our strongest move. We outspeed. We're just gonna wipe the floor with this thing. Thankfully, that freeze came through because it gave us an easier time to set up with the Decidueye. 100%. And you know, it sucks when we you know, you hex your opponent, but it's just a part of the game we play, and it happens. It sucks when it happens to us, but it's great when it, you know, great when it happens to somebody else, so we can take advantage of it. It's just the nature of the game. But we're gonna be able to acrobatics here. We didn't even need the webs because we should outspeed everything unless this is like a Choice Scarf walking wake, which it very well could be, because there's been scarf sets, boot sets, spec sets, life orb sets, that are pretty much all running around, or like some bulky leftover sets are the only things that I know Walking Wake to run. But hopefully it's not Scarf, because that would mean it would outspeed us, because we are +2. We don't. Ooh, let's go. We're outspeeded. We don't. I mean, they don't. And we're going to be able to just wipe the floor with this acrobatics. Oh, baby, you love to see it. You love to see it. Granted, I apologize for freezing my opponent, but so be it. So be it. Thus is the way of the game. And it's great because we have Decidueye just popping off here. You love to see it. It's a really cool set because Decidueye is one of those mons that it can just run any type of move set, because it can be physical or special. Granted, its a physical attack is a smidge higher than its special attack, because one is 100 and the other is 107. So you could run special whatchamacallit if you wanted. I thought we were gonna see a Terra Steel Hydreigon, but you could run a special version of Decidueye if you really wanted to, because Leaf Storm would definitely hurt. It also gets access to Hurricane, so you can still be Terra Flying and fire off like Choice Specs boosted Hurricanes. But this I think Acrobatics, Swords Dance, Trailblaze, I think it's all you really need. Granted, steel types are a bit annoying for this set. That's why we have Spirit Shackle on there, or you could run something like Low Kick if you really wanted to, or whatever other fighting type coverage Decidueye you get. But in my head, all I know is Low Kick. But that's why I have teammates like Iron Moth and other things to help Decidueye get set up to be able in a position to sweep, because steel types are very annoying, like I said before. But it's awesome. It's awesome. You love to see it. I love to see it. You love to see it. So if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. If you are super hyped about Decidueye, let me know what your favorite part about Decidueye is down in the comments below. But also, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe and leave a click that notification bell so you know what I post. Without further ado, I am your boy Jay. I'm gonna get about your hair, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.